Next on Good Taste, time for some spice and everything nice.
Man, that smells so good.
Why is this restaurant booming during such an unusual year?
It's hard to come in and just pick one thing.
We're digging into some delicious dishes with a whirlwind of spices.
It's fantastic. The flavors literally leap off the plate.
Then we're reeling in the top seafood spots in all of Texas.
Ooh.
It's a kick.
Plus, if it's a great steak you're after, we'll take you to the hill country.
It is the best steak in Texas, bar none.
Good Taste starts right now. Hi everyone, welcome to Good Taste. I'm Tanji Patton. Ready for some good karma? After COVID-19, we could all use some. Well, we found it at a restaurant whose sales have actually gone up during the pandemic. How many eateries do you know that can say that? How'd they do it? With a little sweetness and a whole lot of spice.
Bubbling biryanis, smoking samosas, and incredible kebabs. These tantalizing sights, sounds, and smells have Austinites gobsmacked.
It's one of the best things to happen to Austin ever.
With dozens of dishes to choose from, made with the freshest of fresh ingredients, I can't blame them.
They're all fabulous. It's hard to come in and just pick one thing.
One whiff, and you'll feel like you've arrived in Mumbai.
Man, that smells so good.
With timeless classics like chicken tikka masala to boundary-pushing vegan creations. At Tarka Indian Kitchen, there's something for everyone. And it's so delicious. What you find here will definitely surprise you.
Oh yeah, we got Tarka. So what does Tarka mean?
Imagine if you have a saute pan with oil, hot oil, and you put in garlic, ginger, spices, onions.
All the good stuff.
Into that hot oil, and that shh, that sizzling sound, and then the aroma that comes from that, that's what Tarka means. And you only get that when you're making food fresh to order.
Everything from garlic naan to chicken vindaloo is made fresh, flavorful, and fast. Another pleasant surprise on the menu, the price.
Well, everything's under $10, and I think that's been a big part of our success.
Dine in or to go, this fast casual flavor bomb has taken Texas by storm. And it all started right here at one of the most beloved restaurants in the capital city. Tinku, his wife Regina, and two cousins founded the Clay Pit back in 1998.
It was a family business, and we had to choose between family or business, and we chose family.
Good choice.
We couldn't be prouder of where Clay Pit is at today. But you know, we've been looking at doing a faster, more convenient, more casual version of Clay Pit, and nobody was doing it for Indian food. And so we decided, why not us? Let's do it.
And it turned out to be a pretty good idea, didn't it?
Yes, it has. You know, the moment we opened the doors there, we had lines out the door, and we came at it from a full-service background, and some of the ones like coriander calamari or curried mussels, we frankly could not make fast enough to meet the demand.
What a problem to have.
Yes, it was. So we eventually kept trimming down the menu to just the core of what people want, which are curries, kebabs, and biryanis.
True to tradition of Indian cuisine, the menu is filled with flavorful vegetarian dishes, like these potato-stuffed samosas, topped with curried garbanzo beans and mint chutney.
The food is delicious, and if you want to eat uber healthy, you can. And if you're not so concerned about that,
right.
you can go crazy.
You have all options now, you know.
It's fantastic. The flavors literally leap off the plate.
These sizzling kebabs and colorful curries come alive with an abundant array of Indian spices.
This is black cardamom.
I've never seen black cardamom.
Very smoky, rich
whoa.
flavor.
Smells like you had it on the grill,
yeah,
right?
It's very strong, yeah.
But there's one dish here that truly goes above and beyond.
This is the Beyond Keema Curry.
And look at the color and the ingredients that are going into this. Fantastic. If only you guys could smell the incredible aromas.
Toasted whole spices like cinnamon, fennel, cumin, and garam masala mixed with ginger and garlic to make that signature Tarka sound.
So once I add this, it starts to sizzle. That's your Tarka right there.
That, okay. Tarka!
Keema curry is typically served with ground lamb, but Tarka takes it beyond with vegan protein crumbles, potatoes, and peas.
Oh, these flavors are over the top. Seriously, I love it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
That's Indian food.
Thank you.
Yeah.
High five virtually.
We want to be the premier Indian restaurant company in the U.S. and beyond.
The smell just gets my taste buds going, and then the color scheme in here just catches my eye, and so all the senses wrap in together, and then my stomach is like, get up in line and eat.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, when you see me in the Goya Kitchen, you know you're in for something good. And I am joined by the Goya executive chef, Fernando Deza. We are social distancing for the time being. He is way up northeast in New Jersey. Hey, Fernando.
How are you, Tanji?
I am fantastic. And we are making a classic tapas dish, right?
That's true. We're making a tortilla española with chorizo, pimiento, and mushrooms. That is amazing. Okay, first we're gonna preheat the oven at 425 degrees. We're gonna add 2 tablespoons of Goya extra virgin olive oil.
If your grocery store doesn't have this, ask them to bring it in. You'll never go back to another brand again.
So in the hot pan, we're gonna add the chorizo, cook it 3 to 5 minutes. Then we're gonna add the chopped onions, and we're gonna mix it with the chorizo. We're gonna cook it for an extra 5 more minutes until the flavors are combined. Okay, we're gonna shut off the heat. We're gonna add the pimientos and the mushrooms to the pan and mix. Then we're gonna set it aside in a large bowl till later. Okay, now in a hot pot, we're gonna add some Goya corn oil. We wanna wait to get nice and hot. We're gonna add the potatoes in small batches, that way you don't overcrowd the pot. We wanna fry them, but we wanna fry them between 4 to 5 minutes, and we don't want no color. Basically, you just wanna fry them to get cooked inside. Next, in that big bowl that you have, we're gonna add the eggs. Now we're gonna season them with our Goya adobo with pepper. We're gonna add the chorizo mixture, then the potatoes, and then to finish it up, we're gonna add some chopped parsley. Now, we're gonna leave it there for a minute. We're gonna heat up a pan. We're gonna add some Goya extra virgin olive oil, heat it up, and add the potato mixture into the pan. We're just gonna cook it onto the sides and the bottom.
Okay, Fernando, so I see the eggs starting to firm up around the sides.
Perfect. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put it in the oven for around 15 minutes so everything is nice and cooked.
Okay, Fernando, this is the first time I've ever made a tortilla española. I cannot wait. It looks incredible.
Looks great.
Look at this.
Buen provecho.
Whoa, there's a lot of flavor. It's fantastic. We've got the recipe online. Fernando, thank you.
Thank you.
Delish.
Coming up, we're off to a roaring 20s movie theater turned Texas steakhouse.
Dinner is served, right?
But up next, where can you catch the freshest seafood around?
Absolutely phenomenal.
More good taste when we come right back.
Cisco, at the heart of food and service.
Living so close to the Gulf has loads of luxuries, not the least of which is uber fresh seafood straight off the boat. Lucky for us, Texas has plenty of sensational restaurants to satiate our seafood cravings.
Blue Water Seafood in Houston is designed to feel like you just stepped off the dock. Nearly all of the seafood here comes from local fishermen.
Seafood not any fresher, still be swimming.
That's freshness you can taste in Blue Water's oh so popular hand-breaded shrimp.
The best crawfish you will ever have.
Piled up in a steaming bowl or sharing the platter with other craveable crustaceans. If grilled seafood is more your gig, dive into the Mariner's Platter with sweet scallops, shrimp, catfish, and oysters, all served over Peen's shrimp fried rice.
What is the hardest part?
Hotter spot is open oysters. Cooking it easy.
Fantastic food and fantastic people at Blue Water Seafood.
We love everything.
Next, we're heading to Seabrook, a city in Galveston Bay that's often called the seafood capital of Texas.
Wow.
The rock star at Tookie Seafood in Seabrook, an oyster grill.
Doesn't that look nice?
Another good-looking fan favorite, this towering shrimp campechana. This colossal campechana is topped with a heaping pile of jumbo lump crab meat and fresh cilantro.
Cheers.
Ching ching.
Tookie's is one of the institutions here.
Tookie Seafood. More to come.
More to come.
We're cruising up to the capital for signature seafood that tastes even better than it looks. Shore Raw Bar and Grill is just the kind of eclectic spot you'd expect in Austin, with eye-popping art and 5-star seafood.
Very Austin chic. I love it.
But this trendy eatery is nestled 20 minutes from the hustle and bustle of Austin's booming downtown.
Love this place. Food's great.
Like the spectacular seafood towers and oh-so-popular wood-grilled oysters.
Absolutely phenomenal.
The lobster roll is loaded with giant chunks of lobster smothered in lemon aioli.
But the one thing we want to do is make delicious food.
Executive Chef Brandon Silver's mojo de ajo is a thing of beauty.
Man, I love that dish.
Artistry seeps into every corner at Shore Raw Bar and Grill.
It's a kitchen made up of artisans. It truly is.
Right.
Well, cheers to many more years of success.
Thank you.
Our last stop will make you feel like you're on a tropical vacation without ever leaving San Antonio. Need a little time away? No need to get on a plane because it's Acapulco every day at Costa Pacifica.
The food, the fish, I love seafood, and just the overall environment as well. It's really nice.
Fresh is what you'll find on this vibrant menu, brimming with light and flavorful ceviches.
This one is called the jalapeno ceviches.
Ooh.
It's a kick.
The tostada loca, I'm obsessed.
She's talking about the mile-high tostada loca, loaded with tuna, crab, octopus, and shrimp. Speaking of shrimp, feast your eyes on this. A 4x4 masterpiece decked out with double grilled shrimp and veggie towers. The coast is calling any time of the year at Costa Pacifica.
This is the best seafood in San Antonio, for sure.
Hope you're still hungry. Take a look at this. This is pad thai with a delicious honey garlic sriracha chicken. And guess what? The best part, as usual, it's John Souls. They did all the work for you. I'm at John Souls Foods with Claire Souls, and she's going to show us how to make this delicious dish.
Yes, I am. It's really easy, really fast. It's great for lunch or dinner, for your whole family, or just for yourself.
That's right.
So we're gonna start off with our pad thai sauce.
A pad thai sauce?
Yes, and we have the recipe online. We gotta have the garlic, some of our cilantro, and then some of our green onion. Carrots, our bell peppers, and we're actually gonna put some peanuts in there to cook with it. Some green cabbage and some purple cabbage. All right, and now that we have the veggies kind of sauteed and all the flavors are in there, we're gonna go ahead and add our fully cooked chicken.
Yeah, don't forget, there's a lot of flavor in that chicken already, right?
Oh, absolutely. This just kind of, you know, because it's such a versatile chicken, it just kind of matches the flavors of what we're cooking it with.
Look at the colors in that.
I know, isn't it so pretty?
Yeah, it really is.
And then after we put the chicken in, we're gonna go ahead and add the flat rice noodles and just kind of get the sauce on the noodles, get the vegetables in there. And then once all of that is incorporated, we're gonna go ahead and add some fresh lime.
A little bit of zest.
Yeah, it just kind of adds a really nice brightness and freshness to it. All right, and then we're just gonna kind of finish it off by putting a little garnish of green onion.
Look at that, that looks fantastic.
All right. You ready to try it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Ching ching. Oh, that's good. I love it. It's just so fresh and alive.
And I think with all the vegetables in it, it really makes it feel healthy, actually.
It does, it does. It's fantastic. Claire, thank you.
Thank you.
We've got the recipe online.
Coming up, brand new wines for the new year in my wine finds. But first, how about a mouth-watering steak you can really sink your teeth into?
Perfectly cooked, you can't beat it.
Keep your seat. We'll take you there next.
We'd love to share good taste. Head to our website at goodtaste.tv, where you'll find delicious recipes from top chefs, my latest wine finds, and restaurant recommendations. Plus, you can see all of our episodes right here. Don't forget to sign up for our newsletter while you're there. Good Taste with Tanji is brought to you in part by H-E-B. Lights, camera, action. What was once a 1920s movie theater in quaint downtown New Braunfels is now one of Texas' best steakhouses. At Myrons, it's steak that takes center stage.
It is the best steak in Texas, bar none.
Inside this historic gem, the dining room brings that old Hollywood glam with intimate low lighting and private booths, while the bar and lounge serve up the livelier crowd. You'll feel right at home sinking your teeth into steakhouse classics like surf and turf and decadent desserts.
Myrons is upper end, but they have a way of bringing down-home cooking that really appeals to me.
That down-home family feel comes from the Bean family.
So Myrons has always truly been a family affair.
Surely has.
Where did your passion for the restaurant business begin?
The old San Francisco Steakhouse in San Antonio.
Oh my gosh, we all remember that. That was the place.
It was that place that started it all.
Girl on the swing and two twin grand pianos. I was smitten. So, changed my major and went to work for them in 1977 at their Dallas location.
Back in 2002, Bill started itching to open his own steakhouse. A chance meeting led him to this old movie theater building in New Braunfels. Get those taste buds ready to indulge in some sizzling prime beef steak.
And it's that seasoning you all use.
That one I can...
I know, you're not going to tell me.
I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
I understand.
Shrimp lovers, Myrons' take on New Orleans barbecue shrimp is divine.
Those are beautiful, not to mention big.
Good size. We'll place those right in the pan right there, and then we deglaze with a little bit of wine, and then we add our butter to it.
Ooh, a lot of butter.
That compound butter is a blend of Myrons' signature spices and garlic.
Ooh, that is good.
Classic steakhouse sides like creamed spinach and green beans are always a hit. But at Myrons, there's one signature side that has everyone talking.
Macaroni and cheese.
So you know, I had to try it. A creamy cheese roux blended with hot jalapeno and hatch green chilies is baked to golden brown perfection over conchiglie shell pasta. One bite, and it's easy to see why this is Myrons' #1 seller.
It's phenomenal. Imagine that with one of your buttery, hot, sizzling steaks. Dinner is served, right?
So come on, join the party right here at Myrons.
Time now for my wine finds. A new year for many of us means a new diet. So I'm choosing some wines that pair perfectly with salads and lighter fare like fish and chicken. Up first, a new wine called Lightly. Now this is the Chardonnay and it has 0 sugar, so one glass is only 85 calories. It also has very low alcohol, only 9%. This is the perfect wine if you're giving up a lot of your favorite foods, but you don't want to sacrifice that glass of wine. There are several varieties in the Lightly wines and they're priced at about $12.98 a bottle. Up next, the Hess Family Select Pinot Gris from California. Pinot Grigios usually pair up well with salads that are lightly dressed, maybe with a vinaigrette. They also work well with steamed vegetables. Hess Family wines always deliver. The Hess Family Select Pinot Gris is $9.98 a bottle. And last, the Domaine Drouhin Pinot Noir. This is an absolutely lovely wine from the Willamette Valley in Oregon, one of the best regions for domestic Pinot Noirs, in my opinion. You'll get flavors of dark cherries, blackberries, but also a touch of earthy minerality. This wine will pair with all kinds of dishes, chicken, seafood, pork, and I love it all by itself. The Domaine Drouhin Rose Rock Pinot Noir is $34.98 a bottle. Splurge, you're worth it. As always, I found all my wine at my very favorite place to shop for wines. I bet it's yours too, H-E-B. When visiting Houston, the Good Taste team loves to stay at the beautiful Royal Sonesta, right in the heart of Uptown, conveniently located near the Galleria. As you know, right now it is so important for all of us to support our favorite restaurants. Well, on our website, we have a large list of restaurants with everything you need to know. Do they have a patio? Do they offer takeout, maybe delivery? We've got it all covered for you at goodtaste.tv. Get social with us. We love to hear from you. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Good Taste TV. And for all of the wonderful recipes from today's show, just click on our website. Better yet, sign up for our newsletter. They'll come right to your inbox. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. We'll see you right here next week. Cheers to good taste. Why do they call butter chicken? Okay, so give me your title.
Sorry, go. Yeah, Chief Operations Officer.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're in charge of all things in the kitchen.